we don't have the time and effort to make a good video. So right now we can make a shitty video. I don't know what to say.
You just kind of have to like pump yourself up.
But
just
I'm
be
not a
like,
pump person, you know?
Just be like and subscribe. This time we wanted to go more generically about how most people feel about coming here.
Only if you're the top 5%, 1%, or even like probably 1%. You will not given the opportunity to study such good English. You will not be given with like the opportunity to like travel, like despite the COVID restriction. Me and you, like including most people who want to come here, mostly also the privileged position.
I don't necessarily agree with that because I can see a lot of like my colleagues that I work with. It seems like their families don't come from an extremely wealthy or privileged background. They themselves made a lot of sacrifices to come here. They end up working like multiple part-time jobs just to support their studies, just to support themselves living here.
First couple of years I came to Canada, I felt like, oh, it's such a waste of time in a way. And most of people still just live a really shitty and stable, mediocre life. You always have a sort of like projection on what is so great outside. In the past it was America, and then people start thinking, oh, you know, like going to Canada, Australia.
It's like a major glorification of a lot of countries, influenced by their parents and by their peers and by media as well. They're told there's lots of opportunities. Why not just emigrate?
For example, I have some friends who are like 6, 7 years or even 10 years older than me. They want to make as much money as possible within a short period of time. And then a lot of them want to like, oh, I want to get out of the country. When they reach like probably 50 or something. Some of them want to go to Singapore. Say like, how do you know at that time you're still gonna get used to this country? How do you adjust your expectations? How do you adjust your life accordingly? It's pretty long. I don't know how to edit this, man.
We'll see.
Let's add one more point on this. Trying to come up with something to say.
Cut first. I'm a dumbass. Yes, I am.
People always like talk about how to like get away from China, how to run, right? For example. But the thing is, I feel like people have a lot of like projection.
Around the world, most people would think that Canada is a good country to live in.
In a way, that's true though. Like here, unless you're going to work like 996, like 6 days a week and 12 hours per day. I don't know, it depends on what kind of thing you're looking for in life.
Yeah, I don't think that everybody really wants to attain those kind of goals either. Not everybody cares about climbing the social ladder, climbing the corporate ladder. Over here, they really don't care about this sort of thing. They want to kind of like nurture their own personal life. They care about their hobbies, about spending time with their family and their friends.
But at the same time, people will also argue that that's a sign of lack of ambition, right?
Look at what I have to deal with. This episode is brought to you by ibuprofen.
Please comment, like, and subscribe. That's important. That's very important because we need that to monetize.
Speaking of money.
Let's cut this part first, and I'll come back.